is Hosni, and I'm presenting this case study for the market and economic module. This is my local residence ID. So today I will discuss Brompton bicycles and evaluate their pricing strategy under evolving market and economic conditions. I will try to analyze how Brompton can navigate the challenges posed by the global events like Brexit, COVID 19, and the Russia Ukraine war, and try to capitalize on new opportunities. So I choose scenario one. The scenario positions me as a pricing consultant for Brompton bicycles. My objective is to determine the best pricing strategy for Brompton core products. Should they increase, decrease, or maintain their prices? Uh, the decision must also consider factors like demand elasticity, cost pressures, and competitive dynamics in key markets. So I will start by going through Brompton journey, which started in 1988 when Andrew Ritchie started a full production of the Brompton bike, a revolutionary foldable design that has become iconic today. Ritchie patented the design, but this patent expired a few years ago, making Brompton's unique engineering more exposed to competitions. So fast forward to 2008, the world faced a massive recession and a credit crunch. Despite these economic hurdles, Brompton thrived, achieving an average annual growth rate of 20% since 2008. The remarkable growth highlights the brand resilience and its ability to attract loyal customers even during the turbulent times. Now, in 2020, the COVID 19 pandemic disrupted the global economy, including a sudden drop in demand for bikes, where store closed and supply chains were thrown into chaos. By 2021, Brexit introduced significant volatility in the exchange rate for the British pound against the euro and the US dollar as well. So now this impacted the production cost and export, adding complexity to prompting pricing strategies. Also, there was a looming threat of Chinese anti-dumping laws being lifted, where it will intensify the competition. But in December 2020, Prompton reached a significant milestone by selling its 1 million spike. Now, this achievement reflects the brand's global appeal and resilience in overcoming multiple challenges. Now, when I go through the SWOT analysis to analyze prompting position using that framework, the main strengths for prompting were it enjoys a low demand elasticity, which means that price changes have minimal impact on customer demand. Now, this is driven by their strong brand image and customer loyalty and unique product quality. Brompton bikers or bikes itself are seen as a more than just bicycles. The product itself is viewed as an investment and a symbol of British craftsmanship. The brand also enjoys a cult-like following with customers who are deeply loyal and unlikely to switch to alternatives. However, the weakness for Promptons is production, which is highly localized, relying on skilled labor in the UK. Now, this results in high production costs, which actually was evident in 2022 financials, where revenue rose by 40% to 106.9 million, but pre-tax profit dropped by 28% to 7.1 million due to the increased staffing and R&D expenses. For the opportunities, Prompting can lower production costs by expanding manufacturing to other countries. Additionally, the growing sustainability trend offers a significant opportunity to position the product as an environment friendly solution, leveraging e commerce, which can further enhance their global reach and accessibility. When it comes to threats, it includes the cheaper Chinese alternatives that could erode Brompton market share. Brexit has introduced higher labor costs and tariffs on export to the EU, And the material cost has also risen due to the exchange rate volatility and the Russia-Ukraine war, which disrupted titanium supply, which is considered a critical material for the manufacturing of Brompton bike. Now, the economic factors that impacting supply and demand, I will try to explore it as quick as possible, highlighting main concept. Number one is the sustainability trend, which with younger demographics in urban areas, they are increasingly opting for environmentally friendly transportation. Brompton has seen a surge in demand for user under 40 thanks to growing awareness about health sustainability, and this shift provide a positive demand boost. Brexit also has created challenges such as higher export tariffs, like I mentioned before, reduced labor availability, and exchange rate volatility. The weaker British pound increases material costs, impacting Brompton profit margins. When it comes to the Russian-Ukraine war, the conflict has disrupted the global supply of titanium, raising its price and increasing production costs for Brompton. The pandemic as well initially caused COVID-19 pandemic initially caused a drop in demand, but as lockdown eased, demand surged, leaving supply chains struggling to catch up. Now, Brompton CEO Will Butler Adams noted that Brexit stockpiles helped them weather the pandemic, but these reserves were depleted just as Brexit challenges intensified. The last thing is Chinese anti-dumping laws. If these laws are lifted, the market could be flooded with cheaper alternatives, further pressuring Brompton's pricing strategy. Now, Brompton CEO Will Butler's Adam highlighting how all these events have shifted supply and demand curves. For example, COVID 19 caused initial demand drops but later surge strained supply chains. Brexit labor shortages increased costs. Titanium price spikes from the Russia Ukraine war have impacting supply. But despite these challenges, prompting sustainability appeal and the loyal customer base have driven consistent demand. When we see the key markets that Brompton operates in worldwide, you have North America, you have Europe, you have Asia, and you have the UK as well. Brompton global market presence underscore its potential to expand further. When you go to the North America, for example, we have demand exceeding supply, significantly outstrip supply, with website traffic doubling since 2019. And Brompton has identified this as a top growth market, aiming to surpass UK sales within 5 years. You have also Europe, and Brexit tariffs have reduced UK to EU export by 6%, but export to the rest of the world have risen by 61%. And you have for the UK the anti-dumping laws. If it has been the Chinese anti-dumping laws, if it has been lifted, that scenario, and you have the labor costs as well, and the localization of production. In Asia, the region offers untapped potentials with sustainability trends driving demand for premium bike. You have the junction stores, and you need some brand awareness as well. Now, the strategic recommendation to address these challenges and to capitalize on opportunities, Brompton should focus on about three key strategies. Number one is cost reduction. Brompton should establish manufacturing facilities outside the UK in region with lower labor costs and trade advantages, such as Europe. Now, this would lower production costs, avoiding EU tariffs, and stabilize profit margin by following a direct sales model. Prompting can bypass distributors and mitigate exchange rate risk. Now, for the demand, you need to strengthen the demand by enhancing its marketing efforts to target younger, eco-conscious audiences. Um, Positioning Brompton as a lifestyle brand with superior customer service and after sales support can help attract new customers. Offering maintenance packages and accessory deals can also convert non cyclists into loyal users of the Brompton bike brand. The dynamic pricing models is something to be considered as well, especially in UK. You need to maintain prices and focus on cost optimization to compete with Chinese imports. In EU, increase prices if local production isn't feasible, leveraging Brompton low demand elasticity. In North America, on the other side, you need to consider increased prices to balance supply demand gaps and boost margins. In Asia, you need to establish Brompton as a premium brand through targeted campaigns and utilization of junction stores. In conclusion, Brompton demonstrated remarkable resilience over the years, navigating challenges and multiple global events like Brexit and Russia-Ukraine war, which can resist obstacles but also opportunities for them. Not the war, of course, the actual opportunities when it comes to Asia market and other global markets. Now they need to leverage its strong brand, focusing on sustainability and implementing targeted pricing strategy. Brompton can maintain its leadership in the affordable bike market while ensuring long-term growth. Thank you for your attention. This